Good day from whatever part of the world that you may be watching from. My name's darling Amin and welcome to another episode of Hidden Treasures. I'm here at the Dhiren's Salon and Signature Spa. Of course, as always, getting my manicure, my pedicure done. Later on in the show, I will be getting my hair done, my eyebrows, and just basically the full works. In today's show, we're going to be talking about healthy eating. I'm here with two wonderful ladies, Madame Ditika and Madame Sudesh, and talking about breakfast. Madame Ditika was just talking to her daughter on the phone and asking her if she'd had her breakfast. And this is something that I'm going to be concentrating on later on. But before that, I'd like to make a few announcements. Now, Dhiren's Signature Salon and Spa is starting off a 10%, okay, you get a 10% discount every Wednesday on any chemical treatments that you do. So if you're dyeing your hair, you're getting a perm, if you're getting hair color, highlights, whatever it is, you get a 10% discount. And this applies to both men and women. Also, Dhiren's Signature Salon and Spa is holding 8-month courses in hairdressing, and this includes everything from A to Z, everything that you would like to know and everything that you would like to learn about hairdressing. So make sure, if you're interested in your career to become a hair designer, a hairstylist, Dhiren's Salon and Signature Spa is where you want to come and learn. He's been in the business forever. And to all the gentlemen out there who may be scared to come in and get their work done, there is a separate men's section. So please, I'm always promoting that. I'm always promoting men's cleanliness and men's good health. So come in for your pedicure, come in for your manicure, and do what it is that you've got to do. If you would like to get in touch with Dhiren's Salon and Signature Spa, remember the telephone numbers to call are 0705 105 444, 0705 106 666, 0724 217 777, or 0724 006 383. I will be repeating the numbers and all this information towards the end of the show. Now, talking about breakfast, okay? When we go to work during the week, it would be advisable to go to work on an egg for those who do eat eggs. Have your cereal breakfast, have some egg, have your whole wheat bread, have something healthy and nice. But when it comes to weekends, when you come to the Saturdays and the Sundays, go all out with your breakfast, because your body has been exhausted because of work during the week, yeah? Like all the things that we do during the week, it takes a toll on our bodies and on our systems too. So it's so important to make sure that, on weekends, you spoil yourselves, you eat. And like I said, like the lady just, when she was talking to her daughter, I was so impressed. She's like, have you had your beans? Have you had your toast? So remember, on weekends, try and splurge on yourself. There are lots of foods that are high in fiber, high in protein that you can have. And remember, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Usually, nutritionists or people will tell you, start your day with fruit. I completely disagree with that. I think you should start your day with what your palate desires, with what your stomach desires. Have your fruit like 2 or 3 hours after your breakfast during the week. So carry it with you to work, or if you're at home doing a lot of nothing, have your fruit at around 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. That would be a good thing to do. 4 years ago, I used to suffer from terrible migraine headaches. And these went. Unfortunately, they started 6 weeks ago, and I've been having a lot of problems. Sometimes, we think that migraine headaches come because we have a stressful life, or, they just come because of the sake that they're supposed to come. Now, my migraines are pretty interesting in the sense that light does not affect me. People making noise does not affect me. Many of my friends who suffer from migraine headaches, tell me that when they get migraines, they go and throw up, and it makes them feel better. Now, I cannot do that. So my migraine was a whole new thing. I went to the doctors, like as you can see, my right eye has become a bit sleepy because of the stress that the migraine gave me. It's affected my eye. And I love looking good. I'm very vain about that, I'm not going to lie. So I did decide to go to the doctors, during the week. And tomorrow in the morning, I'm going for a lipid test, I'm going for a kidney test, I'm going for a full blood work, because they want to see what is wrong with my system and why I'm getting these migraine headaches. One of the major things that affects us men and youngsters these days is insomnia, okay? Due to a stressful life that we have, due to problems that we have. It may be family problems, it may be relationship problems, it may be friends problems, or it just may be problems that we create. Insomnia is one thing that, you know, creates headaches in a major way, that creates migraines in such a bad way. And I know migraine pains are so excruciating that sometimes we can just not handle them. So from GQ magazine, I got a few of these tips, okay? And one thing is that, you know, with our fast-paced lifestyles, we're always in front of the computer. So, you know, screen disturbance is what they call it. And, you know, whatever you do for a living, it's unlikely you can escape life's relentless screen presence, whether it's your phone, tablet, or laptop, or desktop, or whatever it is, or the television, for example. So one thing that I've learned, and this is not from the magazine, whenever you're working, whenever you're in front of the TV, if you're in front of a screen for about 45 minutes, stand up. Go for a walk, go out into the fresh air, you know, for 10 minutes and blink your eyes. Blink your eyes, walk around for 10 minutes, get in, you know, get the oxygen back into your eyes. Many of you think that our eyes do not need oxygen, that just our bodies need oxygen. Each and every part of our body does need oxygen, okay? So make sure if you're sitting in front of a screen for about 45 minutes, get up 7 to 10 minutes, just go get some fresh air and, you know, just be away from the screen. The second thing is, which of course I'm going to go and get to chat tomorrow, is to make sure that your blood sugar levels are stabilized. You know, sometimes someone like me, I don't have a very sweet tooth. So I kind of get my sugar from fruits, especially from bananas, because that is natural sugar. So make sure that your sugar levels are very stabilized. And it would be a good idea to, you know, go once a month, you know, get your blood sugar level checked. There's so many places that do these services for free that I will be posting onto social media later on. So make sure that your blood sugar level is stabilized, because this would create you to suffer from insomnia and would also give you headaches. The third point is just say no. Now, you know what? Some of us love drinking tea, some of us love drinking coffee, or you know, those drinks that have got a lot of caffeine. Minimize that. Minimize that. I know a lot of people who drink up to 4 cups of tea a day, you know, 4 cups of coffee a day, or they're having their fizzy drinks. Try and cut down on that. I've had a lot of people, because of my migraine headaches, tell me, Amin, drink a lot of water, drink a lot of water. So try and make that alternative with water or with fresh fruit juices. Here in Kenya, we're very privileged. We get a lot of watermelon. This would be a good option. If you're a bachelor, you know, get in the watermelon, cut it up at night, and in the morning before you're going to work, put it in the juicer and take that with you, or drink lots and lots of water wherever it is that you are. Try and say no to caffeine. I know some people need that booster, but let's try and figure out, you know, what boosters it is that we can get that are an alternative to caffeine. And lastly, you know what? Food to fuel repair. I love that one because I love eating. I love my food. So you've got to make sure that during the day, yeah, if you're not eating properly, you need to have that good breakfast at least. At 10 o'clock, like I said before, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, have a small snack, like, you know, maybe a small sandwich, a carrot, with a tomato or an apple or any sort of fruit, but make sure you have something, a small snack with you, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a pie. Try and eat something little at lunchtime. At around 4 o'clock tea time, you could have your cookies. It would be good if you could have non-fat-free, non-sugar-free cookies. That would be a great idea at around 4 or 5 with, you know, a hot chocolate, for example, or if you've had your 1 cup of tea or coffee in the morning, then try and make it tea instead of coffee. It's advisable that after 2 o'clock in the afternoon you stop everything with high caffeine, because that does affect your sleep cycle at night. You need the right diet to provide you know, your body for overnight fuel. Remember, because when we go to sleep, our bodies are basically dead. You know, not dead in the literal sense, but we're sleeping. So our bodies are really doing nothing for ourselves. So if you can, around 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, have a good meal. You know, have a good meal, have a nourishing meal. Give yourself at least 3 hours before you go to sleep you know, to make sure that your food has been digested. Avoid drinking too much of water after 7 o'clock in the evening, because this will spoil your sleep cycle. It does spoil mine, because I drink a lot of water at night, and then you're going to wake up at like 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever time it is. It spoils your sleep cycle because you need to go take a pee or what it is. I do hope that these tips that I've shared with you today will help you just the way that they're helping me. For all the young men between the age of 30 and 50, if you can, not if you can, you must, you should, go get your bodies checked. Every 6 months it is very important to go for all the tests. I neglected myself for the past 1.5 years, hence I'm suffering from insomnia, hence I'm suffering from migraine headaches. When I went to the doctors, tomorrow I'm going to be spending like my 3 hours getting all of my tests done. So if you can, please go for all your checkups as regularly as possible. Remember, here in Kenya, the #1 thing that is killing young people is not AIDS anymore, is not malaria anymore, it is not cancer anymore, but it is heart disease. Yes, heart disease is the #1 killer for young people in Kenya and in very many parts of the world today. So going back to my announcements, remember, Diren's Salon and Signature Spa every Wednesday is giving a 10% off on any chemical treatment that you do. So this is for both men and for women. Do take advantage of that. And Diren's Signature Salon and Spa also is having and is starting 8-month courses, 8-month classes if you would like to become a hairstylist or a hair designer, and this includes everything in the course. Today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all of our wonderful mothers out there, grandmothers, sisters, aunties, you know, nieces. Happy Mother's Day, happy Women's Day, and happy everything. As I had posted on social media yesterday, I will be giving out 8 vouchers, you know, for mothers to go out there and get their hair done for a wash and a blow dry. Ramadan is inshallah starting this Wednesday or Thursday. So during the month of Ramadan, I've got a lot of saloon giveaways that I'm giving away. So make sure that you take advantage of that too. And there will be lots of giveaways. So make sure that you keep it there and you get onto my social media. Get onto my YouTube channel, which is Darling Amin. You will get to see a lot of interviews that I've done. You'll get to see this, you'll get to see this episode of Hidden Treasures and so much more. So take advantage of Diren's Salon special. Remember, we have something very special that we're doing for Eid at Diren's Salon, actually right before Eid. Now, the numbers to call for any queries that you may have are 0705 105 444, 0705 106 666, 0724 217 777. And before I leave this episode of Hidden Treasures, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to say one thing. There is no need to sacrifice fun to succeed. Have fun and succeed in life. And at the same time, remember, do not try and sabotage people because you want to further yourself. If you want to further yourself in life, encourage people. Give people credit where it is due. Do not bring people down or do not cut people short. Have a nice day in whatever part of the world that you may be from. I'm Darling Amin. Thank you so much for watching.